Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm doing wonderful today, and it's been we're in an international break. No club football except the feminine were playing. I think PSG feminine won 2-1, and Barcelona feminine won 2-1. So like yeah, the Champions League feminine are going, but yeah, there's nothing going on really in the boys world at the moment because all club are in international break, or the senior player or the international player are called on duty to go represent their country. There is a lot of friendly game, but there is a important game in Europe for the qualification for the Euro. You have a Greece will be playing and Finland will be playing. So those are important game for those team because they did not qualify directly, so they're gonna have to play those draws. Like they have to play to qualify through the knockout stage between them. So yeah, those game will be taken tomorrow, a lot of them. But you have a lot of friendly game coming up. For example, there will be France Brazil, I think, and there is a CONCACAF the Gold Cup semi-final. The United States playing Jamaica. I think Costa Rica will be playing. I don't know who's playing, but I know United States been playing, Mexico and Canada, they all be playing. But the most important game for us is the US against Jamaica. We're gonna watch that game tomorrow. Let's hope they win. I think they're gonna win this. I'm just predicting the final will be US, Mexico, Canada. But yeah, they will be interesting. It's tomorrow. We're gonna watch that, and yeah. But other news we have other news available, which is Olympic draw. They were the Olympic draw today. I'm gonna just address that because I know United States is gonna play in the Paris Olympic 2024, which is gonna take between July and August. Yeah, between July and August. So that would be fun to watch. But the draw came up like France, United States, and New Zealand and Guinea or Asian qualifier. So like the Asian team is still playing. So like those guys didn't finish the qualification round yet. So when whoever qualified, they're gonna join those three teams. And the opener game between France and United States. I know like it's under 23, but in the Olympic games, like for me, if you ask me, soccer shouldn't be even there because this is the moment where the other athlete can be projected internationally, like the truck runner, and all this sort of sport, like swimming, running, I think fighting, like a knife, like or everything, boxing, like you have all type of sport in the Olympic. I think those athletes deserve to be projected because the soccer we see them every week in and week out, so I think they're gonna go steal the show. But hey, for me, like they shouldn't even be there. But it's gonna be fun, the opening game will be against the host country. United States will be playing France. So I wonder which team the coach will be calling on in July, because the list is not complete yet, because now they have friendly game. Luckily they have friendly game against France, I think this month or next month, because they'll be playing like France in a friendly game. So they're gonna test each other, and and Cherry and his boys, French like Olympic team is just crazy. Like you have all those young players playing everywhere, playing Bayern and like RB Leipzig, Chelsea, like they're all like a 23, 22. They're good, really good. Like a player like if you take, I know Kamavinga is allowed in the national team, but Kamavinga, Chouameni, all those can play for that team. Warren Zaimri, the PSG young boy, 17 years old. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be there. And you will have Castello Lukeba, the central defender in RB Leipzig, and yeah, Ellis would be he play for France because in Newcastle, and he's young too. So France have a strong team. Like it won't be easy to play them. And plus there is a rumor, Karim Benzema said it would be cool to play for the national team in the Olympics. So maybe they're gonna bring Karim Benzema on because every country are allowed to bring 3 senior player in the competition. So I guess they're gonna choose 3. A lot of people are talking about Varane, Griezmann, but like they can bring three senior player to play there. I think for Mbappe it would be tricky because Real Madrid like officially say none of their players going to go to the Olympic because it's not FIFA competition, so they are not. It's not mandatory for player to for national team. So Mbappe want to play the Olympic, but Real Madrid, he's not Real Madrid player officially, but we all know he want to go there. But yeah, a lot of country like club was the player joining it because there is a Euro, there is a Copa America playing on. So like a lot of club will say to prevent their player from injury. So I think you could understand that too because you play two international tournament in a space of 3 months. It's hard. They are human and it's really tough. So, but yeah, France will have definitely the team in the Olympic because they have the player and the League One coach promised to release any player that is called for the national duty. So yeah, which will be different than the Spanish club because the Spanish club don't want to let their player go. Or English, I'm pretty sure like English under 23 is good too, but I don't know if they're in the Olympic though. So because you have to qualify to be there. So but yeah, in US I think we can call on some senior player. I think Christian Pulisic, it would be good to represent the US. Like can go to guide us for the Olympic gold medal in that sport. And personally, I don't think soccer should even be in the Olympic because I think the Olympic is the time where all other sport can shine. Like track, swimming, and fencing. All that you can see, all that can prosper or like be projected more to the world. Yeah, but it's gonna be fun. Much of the game there at the stadium will be empty. Usually that's what happened with the soccer competition. People don't go watch them that much. They just go watch the rest of the sport. But hey, we can't wait to see them. And tomorrow, like I said, United States will be playing against Jamaica. So we're gonna be there and we're gonna watch that game and to see what our boys gonna do. I saw all the players coming. But yeah, last but not least, I just wanted to talk about an essay that Chelsea Supporter Trust, which is a group that represents Chelsea fans in London. And I don't think they're not part of the team. I think they're not part of the club ownership. I think that is slowly organized by the fan. So yeah, they just send an essay, a letter to the owner, and I cannot read all of it. The video gonna be so long because it's a word less than 2,000 words. I think 1,500, 1,600 words they send. But after reading it, I said, yeah, it makes sense what they're asking. Nothing crazy. We know like Strasbourg sent 3 letters. They didn't get any answer, but I think it's fair for our fan to represent us there. I know we are not there, but they can represent our interests because they're talking clearly for us. I know I don't hold the season ticket. Every team, like in Man City, they raised the ticket price to 5%. I think people were not happy. And Tottenham, I think 6%, which is aligned with the inflation because I don't know in the UK the inflation is between 4 to 7%. I don't know, it's somewhere there the inflation. So I think they're just trying to make up that loss. But crazy, Chelsea want to do 20%, like they're raising the price to 20%. I mean, I understand your business model. You just wanna come here, buy young player, and sell them after. But like, that's too expensive. You're gonna be increase the price at 20% with that garbage you will be seeing every week in and week out. They're not even play that good. You're gonna increase your price to 20%. So like I understand the anger and like the complaint of the fan, and they talked a lot about the project and everything went wrong. I think it's a good and valid point to rise to the ownership. It's really important. And it's like fan management. They're talking about the fan management, like how the fan can be involved more. I know in the beginning of the year, Chelsea made sure that the fan have representation in the board. I think we have some fan there who represent it, but I don't think these people is part of it. I don't think a Chelsea Supporter Trust is one of them. So I know like there is a group that really help to organize the away fan, and everything like that. But I don't think this group is part of it. But they do a lot of good work. They're like kind of union. I think you have to pay some fee to be part of it. I think I'm not so sure, but I just know they're representing Chelsea fan interest. But when you read it, you just go to their Twitter page. It's a Chelsea Supporter Trust. Easy. They have the word there. It's not that long. Well, it's kind of 2001. So they were talking about the coach prize, 253 or more. Shirt, £5 or increase, and cup fixture, from $1 to $13 increase, and the program costs like 50p. I don't know, 50p is it £50? Yeah, and 50p, and food and drink and admission area 5 to 15% increase estimate. So they increase everything. So it's kind of fair for them to to bring this to the leadership. So I was expecting, I did not expect a Chelsea leadership to respond. They did not respond to Strasbourg Ultra Fund demand to have a meeting with them. So I wasn't expecting them to respond later. So Todd Bowley himself or Egbali did not respond, but the CEO, I think the CEO is a Chris something. I forgot his name. But the CEO, Chelsea Football Club CEO, responded, and he responded politically. When you bring your complaint to the PM, to the Secretary of State or something, you bring your complaint, they give you a monologue of political response without saying anything. They can talk for hours. They can filibuster you. It's a filibustering without doing anything. They can talk all day without doing anything. So that's what he did. He didn't say anything important there, because I read what his response, but it's crazy. I think my takeaway from that is just they wanted to increase the price so they can compete with the big boys, with our competitor. I'm paraphrasing this. He did not put it that way. That's what I believe. So for them to be in stage with Man City, Man United, because they wanna compete for the revenue, for the revenue stream, for the commercialization of our ticket, for our they feel they need to do that. That's his explanation, is that pretty much. But the other team increase of 5, they following the inflation. So why we are the only club that increasing 20%? That's crazy. It's not healthy. You don't want to put the fan against you. So I just want them to get their head together, to get their click and clack together, to decrease that price. It's too high. And I'm not paying any of it, but there is a fan who goes support the club every day. So you already screwed us up when you came in. You bought the club, you fired everybody, and now we are in that problem. And then you spend 1.4 billion. So if you cannot, you're losing the money. It's not our fault. The fan didn't make you spend that money. It's not the fan fault. So you spend that. So you cannot charge them for the mistake you made. So you bought a lot of young talent. Let's hope in 5 years they're gonna do something. But it's your mistake. We need experience. Just like Jeko said last time. I think Jeko in his interview, he was saying the young talent that are bought are developing, but we need more experience. I agree with him. We need experience. Bring one player in each line. One central back experience at 28 to 30 years old. Bring him, because Thiago Silva are gonna leave. So bring someone, because the rest are 22, 23, all of them. But bring an experienced, well-established center back, an established midfielder, no matter which position in the midfield. We don't know Lavia coming by, but bring in a player with experience. With 30. Maybe 30, 25, 27 years old. Bring one there, and then bring one to the front, to the front three too. That would help a lot, because in line you need a leader. We used to have that before. At the back line we had John Terry. In the midfield we have Frank Lampard, and up front we had Gigi Drogba. And if you look at any big club, they have 3 experienced players. They're good. They know what they're doing. When there is a pressure, they can take it in. they can help the team to get out of the problem, so like you just give them some breathing room, like the young kid can look up to some of them, like to improve, because this kid, they brought all those young players. They are good, yeah, we don't lie that they are good, but they don't know, they never win anything. None of them won anything except Roy Sterling, but Roy Sterling is not a leader, so they don't know, they never been into a situation where they're back of the war, they have to fight, to survive. They never been in that position. You just bought a lot of young kids and then you put them together and you give them to a coach that clearly don't know much what he's doing, because like for me, I'm not a big fan of Poch, but like he doesn't have experience in the team, plus they're all injured. So like let's just see like if they can give a more responsible or respectful response to the fan claim, like the fan just asking them to be fair and stuff, so they can decrease that, and they just need to look the team. The business side is really important, but without a result there is no business. So build up this team so they can bring a result, so you can have your money. Without a result you won't have any money. If we miss Europe again, you're gonna be bankrupt. We're gonna be to the championship. And plus the FA, English Premier League, that would be the last one. The English Premier League financial fair play rule, they bring in news, which is dangerous to us in Man City. Like the rumor is, if we are found guilty of all the accusation is brought against us, both teams could end up like in the championship or worse, So we saw like Nottingham Forest get 4-point deduction, Everton 6. So like you see that for us, Man City is a 115 like a plant against them. So we don't know about Chelsea, like how they're gonna pan out. But if we found guilty, we are in a big trouble. We forget all of this, like revenue, anything. We're gonna go to the championship or worse. We'll be playing a League One. So hey, thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and like this video. Thank you for watching again, and have a wonderful day. Bye.